Like confiding into a bitch is way worse than I think just fucking. So,
we was talking about it, y'all.
Oh, Rory,
like from Rory.
No.
Yeah.
Just take the breather sometimes.
There has some futures on it.
I want it. Can't have it. You swear I stay acting. Just believe me sometimes. I'm really gonna call you. Just gotta stay patient, don't argue. I'm saying anything to start you. As soon as I touch down, I'm touching you and only you. But whenever I gotta go, you make it so uncomfortable. I want you more than you know.
I thought you meant Rory, like remember the dude with the straw hat? Straw hat nigga. Ooh. Where's Rory at?
I think that was him.
No way.
Usually the features are in order, you know?
I don't know that.
Maybe not.
Feel really nasty, I'll drive to you. I remember your street, I can really use some. Cause it's been a long week and that buzz on your phone is just little on me. Not asking like I did the last time. I'm telling you, but you pay me no mind. Your woman is a really good one. Are you laying with me if you say it? I want you more than you know. More than you know. I might love you. You'll never know. No, you'll never know. I want you more than you know.
If not, he'll be in this last minute of the song.
Hey, he better not pop on talking stupid though.
It had to have been him at the very beginning.
Maybe he's like DJ Khaled.
Oh, that would be.
And he put the song together.
That'd be a finesse. Maybe you're right. It's either that or he was the very first
Yeah.
verse. Either way, shout out Rory.
Is this the end of it?
Yeah, this is it.
Alright, go back to the first verse then. Go back to the first verse. Real quick.
Okay, let's see.
Hold on. Yeah, so it's either that or now I'm gonna really pay attention to the voice.
The first. This is 30 seconds in.
Just take the breather sometimes.
Yeah.
Cause I want it. Can't have it. You swear I stay acting. Just believe me sometimes.
Shit sound like Joe.
Call you. Just gotta stay patient, don't argue. I'm saying anything to start you. As soon as I
That don't sound like Rory.
I'm touching you and only you.
It says it's Rory, Shelby, FKA Dram, and Alex Isley.
No, that's Jam. He's DJ Khaled, bro.
Hey, fair enough.
Alright, wait, but that song's hot though.
Yeah, I liked it.
That's super mature. It's crazy. It's cool that
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were talking about this dude.
No. Okay, so have you ever read that book Into the what is it called? Into the Darkness? Oh fuck! It's a book we read in high school, right? It's kind of crazy. It's about this dude that goes, maybe it's called like Heart of Darkness, some shit like that. It's this dude that it's about like these imperialist dudes from Britain or whatever, some white dudes. They go into the deep African jungle or whatever, and they basically become tribal as fuck, and like conform to the tribal
they start killing each other and stuff and eating each other and stuff.
Crazy shit. But that we did a project on it or whatever, and I used his album cover where it's just his face. I like split it in half.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I made the other half like a white dude's face.
You think that was a good idea to read that at that age?
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't particularly remember the plot.
Did you read the book?
I didn't do a lot of reading. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you read at the end of it?
No, I did a lot of Thug Notes.
Cliff Notes?
No, Thug Notes. You don't know what Thug Notes are?
What are Thug Notes?
Oh man,
That shit was the plug.
I'm like tempted to show you an episode, but I don't want to give them free promo. It's like just imagine like your hood ass homies summarizing like classic literature to you, in like street terms, I guess.
It makes it easy. It makes it easy to comprehend.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
And then bullshit your paper.
Oh yeah. So I passed all through high school just off of that shit.
I came up in the wrong era, bro.
Yeah,
I needed
for sure.
Thug Notes.
Thug Notes was yeah. Like I haven't watched it in a while, but that and there's another,
put me on.
There's another YouTube channel that was fire. I forget the name of it, but yeah, that shit was clutch back in the day.
Came through.
Yeah.
Every time.
Oh yeah.
On time.
On time. Right on time.
Oh, did we start?
Yeah, let's get it.
Oh yeah.
Cheers. It's the Thousandaires.
Yeah.
We back at it another week. Oh snap.
Yo, we been messing up.
Our schedule's been crazy.
we got the board here. That's the first thing we need to discuss is our board.
The board.
Right. So we got these sounds.
Some of them are good. Some of them aren't so good.
I feel like we need to chop this shit up into like different sections and make this shit more like sports style. Not like we're talking about sports the whole time, but real like, this is what we're talking about. No, this is what we're talking about.
Yeah,
this is what we're talking about. Yeah, like have like narration, I guess.
I like that.
And so we can actually use our board. So we don't even use it. We just hit the thing real quick and just let people know it's started up.
Right.
That's it.
I think it's this one.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, we use that.
No, there's one that's like. Gotcha, bitch. Yeah, that one.
But like, we can't use half of them.
Gotcha, bitch.
Probably can't even use that one.
Good old Chappelle.
Probably take it down.
I guess you might be right. Or one that says like cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, they definitely catch that one. And
good old
give you a strike.
Yeah, fair enough.
This just makes me warm.
Oh yeah, me too. Like on the inside. We got Pat high. That's why he feels like that.
Is that what it is? No, bro. This is like some ghetto stuff. This is like some ghetto ass this is like hypnotic tasting like.
It's not that ghetto. I worked a private party for this rollout, and it was a bunch of old white dudes. There's no way. I mean, not super old, but like middle aged.
It should taste like some like Four Loko for real.
Okay, maybe
not that bad. Not that bad. I'm sorry.
Now that you say it,
bro, I'm sorry. Not that bad.
It's like when I brought those Monicos.
Yeah, exactly. Some of that stuff. It does the job for sure, but let me get off it. That's my bad.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said anything.
Actually, that was messed up, man.
Now it does taste like Four Loko. But like, no, Four Loko tastes more like an energy drink or some shit.
Yeah, you taste like that like taurine.
Yeah.
It tastes like the can.
Something like that.
Four Loko. Oh my god.
I think I've only drank like one or two of those in my life.
It's crazy when I see them.
For some reason, my sister was on those heavy.
Yeah, we went. We
for a time.
were hard on those for a little bit. Well, maybe like a summer,
Fair enough.
I guess.
Yeah.
Those shits to give you the spins. You got to be ready to like party off of that.
Oh yeah, my boy Don was telling me one night he completely blacked out off him. He was telling me a story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to do, if you drink 2, that's like we all know if you drink 2, you black out.
Dang, you just need 2. I guess they're pretty big cans.
Yeah, and I think there was
Like tall boys, I guess.
and I'm pretty sure there was 2 different like releases. Like there was the first one and there was just too much energy drink in there or something. It was just too much with the liquor and stuff. And they had to like reduce it and then but yeah, like we had the first ones. The first one's like 2 and you're just like,
Nah, mine was the
Go on.
the Mad Dog 2020.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you got all different types of flavors and shit.
Yeah, there was a lot of like cool punk bars back home that would serve those, and like they serve them in like bags and shit.
It's not classy to serve.
No, like a
Must be
theme.
like a dive bar
Yeah, exactly.
where you get like shots for $1, you know.
Oh, oof, maybe not that. Maybe like $3.
Yeah, like 3.
If I can get something for 3, but ooh, it'd be gross.
Yeah, I don't know. They be selling the old English for like $1 a can.
Give you like Fireball.
Oh man, not the Fireball.
No way.
Someone was telling me a mixed Fireball with something that was good, but I forget what.
Cider.
Oh yeah, I think that might be it.
It's pretty good.
Or cider and Guinness.
Oh,
It's called something. I forget what.
I think I need to talk about. I ain't tried that.
You know, I was thinking during the St. Patrick's Day.
What?
It's crazy how we have a drink called the what is it called? The Irish Car
Black
Bomb.
and tan. What? Irish car bomb.
Yeah, isn't that after like a terrorist attack?
Irish car. It's like a mob attack, right?
Yeah, some shit like
I
that.
mean, yeah, domestic terrorists, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, put a bomb on your car and blow your shit up because you fucked
Right.
up.
Right. So my thought is, what if there's a drink in Ireland or somewhere else, somewhere not in America, called like the American 9/11 or some shit, and they drank it on
Well,
4th of July.
yeah, that'd be pretty rude.
You think? Right. You don't think? I'm just saying.
I'd be like, oh,
Or
well, there's a kamikaze.
yeah.
That's a shot or a drink,
Yeah,
right?
very true. I don't know. Maybe I'm just
I
being,
wouldn't-
maybe I'm just being too PC in my mind, but in my head I'm just
Maybe,
like,
yeah.
that's a crazy.
Well, you're
thing
just a
to-
patriot, you
No,
know.
I'm just like that's a crazy thing to name a drink, an Irish car bomb. Like,
It is crazy. It's crazy. Oh, you know what? Okay, well, I hope no one's like offended. I wonder if someone's like really like pissed off out there right now. Like,
hey, it's all jokes.
take that shit off your menu. Yo, don't serve that, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty funny. That's hilarious. Okay.
Oh yeah.
The shooting. That's first on the docket here. Let me look up an article or something like that. So I'm more informed, not just talking off the top of my head.
Yeah, well, there was a big, there's always shootings, but there was some big one. I saw a headline, and they try to, like, you know, when they want to possibly add spice or make sure we know that it was, like, a big deal to put mass.
Jeez.
Well, you can't find it?
No, my phone's just being weird.
Oh, shit.
We gonna get it though.
You got a bunch of games on your phone?
Not quite.
No, wait, you got iPhone?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you got no games on your phone.
All right, here we go. Denver.
This nigga Rory.
All right.
What's Rory doing, though? I remember he had some hot shit and then it just disappeared.
Oh yeah. I have no idea.
Shit was hot.
All right. Denver police injured 5 bystanders in Lodo while shooting a man who allegedly pointed gun at officers. This is Denver Post from denverpost.com, published July 17th, so 2 days ago. Denver police injured 5 bystanders when they opened fire in a busy lower downtown nightlife district as bars closed early Sunday, shooting a man they allege pointed a gun at officers. Those bystanders, 3 women and 2 men, were either shot by police or injured with shrapnel from officers' bullets. Denver police said in a news release Sunday afternoon. All 5 are suspected to survive. The man, police say, pointed a gun at officers. 20-year-old Jordan Waddy is also expected to survive his injuries. He did not fire the gun, according to the news release. Police arrested him on suspicion of felony menacing and possession of a weapon by a previous offender.
Mm-hmm.
Him and one female victim remain hospitalized that evening. Blah, blah, blah. It was on 20th and Larimer around 1:30. Oh, right there by Retro Room and all that.
Yeah.
His bar started to close early.
Yeah, there's always some shit going on. When I worked over there's always some shit going on over there.
Oh, yeah. Always. For sure.
But Zanzibar.
Yeah, they got the Zanzibar, Herbs.
Mexican place, the Dab, I think it's called the Dab.
Yeah, they got
on the next block.
They got that fucking, what is it called? Biker Gyms?
Yeah.
I guess it's like a famous hot dog place. I've had it before.
But don't other than getting shot, don't be afraid. If you're like trying to go down there, it's easy to dress better than most of the dudes out there. Just so you know, you could if you really dress up, like you'll get some attention from the ladies if you go down there for sure, bro.
Oh yeah.
Just don't stay too late, because clearly, I'm sorry that I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. I'm kind of just.
So yeah, so what? 5
parts.
people who had nothing to do with it got hit too. Is that what they said?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, they're just. I guess they just kind of fired into the crowd, not knowing which person was what.
No.
I get that's what they're making it seem.
Yeah.
They're saying he put the gun. They witnessed him put the gun down. But he didn't fire it. They're saying several officers approached the guy. According to probable cause statement, he began to walk away. An officer reported seeing Waddy reach into his waistband, again in a motion consistent with pulling out a firearm. According to the document, one of the officers at that point said Waddy had a gun, according to the statement. An unarmed officer said he was in fear for his life. Jesus fucking Christ. As Waddy was now armed with a firearm and pointed the firearm in their direction. Did they actually see it though? He said an officer reported seeing him reach into his waistband in a motion that was consistent with pulling a firearm.
This nigga's.
It just looked
what
like
time? But like, what time was it? It's like
1:30.
It's
1:30.
Yeah, so it's like this is what happens when niggas are drunk and stuff. It's like, what are they gonna? Like this is the bad. They go out and then it's harder to comply the right way when you're drunk. I'm not saying he like reached for his waistband, but when you're more tipsy, you're moving different and you're like acting. Like it's just the difference between that person, that same situation at 5 p.m.
Right,
and then 1:30 out at the fucking Zanzibar.
Yeah. You definitely have a point,
right?
But they approached him. I guess they did have probable cause. But
yeah,
they're saying they approached him and then he walked away. So it's like, what's the problem if he's walking away?
I don't know. But I just know how it is when you're out that late and everyone's like, bleh. And like people are trying to look cool, and people are trying to like show off, and they got their like running. They park their cars.
Yeah, you've got a point. I'm just saying these are the people we're expecting to serve and protect, and you're getting scared for your life, for a little for emotion consistency. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like this other officer sound pretty pussy. Because he was said he was in fear for his life as Waddy was now armed with a firearm and pointing the firearm in their direction. The document said. So it goes from he reaches into his waistband to make it look like he's pulling a gun to he pulled the gun and pointed it at them. Within like 2 sentences. You see how it changes? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the probable cause statement doesn't describe the officers firing their weapon. reports that one officer heard 46 gunshots and observed Wadi fall onto the ground. Then notes that after the shots were fired, the officers began to render first aid to Wadi and several other victims who were injured during the shooting. Police reported seeing Wadi throw down a firearm onto the ground. They then found a 10mm handgun at the scene with 1 round in the chamber and 7 in the magazine. So does that mean he shot him? There's 1 in the chamber and 7 in the magazine. How many does it hold? 10? I guess.
8?
8?
12? I don't know. I don't got guns. I don't got guns like that.
I guess if it's a 10.
So what is it? So okay, so
Whatever.
so what are we saying here? So what actually happened?
I guess I was just kind of saying that it happened, and then I kind of get my opinion.
Well, no, like who they were shooting at one person, and what happened to the other people though?
Oh, 5 people were injured.
Yeah, no, who were the 5 people?
It goes into it.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like, yeah, something happened, and then like, yeah, a black guy looked like he was gonna shoot him or whatever, a guy, and then they pulled the guns out and started shooting. Cool. That's to be expected. That sounds like a very similar story to me. Well, what about the other people? Because I thought that's what made it like very significant. Because people just standing by, they got hit.
I don't know if this one paragraph says Kyla Slaughterman and her friends were walking out of Larimer Beer Hall, which is at the end of the street right there by the light. When the shooting occurred, she said that she saw 2 police officers draw their weapons and shoot a man, firing at least 3 rounds. She did not see anybody else with a gun or hear anybody besides the officers fire a weapon. She and her friends fled after they saw the man fall to the ground. Crime scene tape still remains at the intersection Sunday afternoon, as well as packing gauze for a blue medical glove, whatever that means.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
Okay. But it's sad, right? Because I see this stuff on my phone all the time. It's always like,
Yeah, I think
someone getting shot, man. That sounds like a very interesting situation.
Right, for sure. I think I came on here and read an article a couple months ago saying that block right there, it was where the most shootings happen in Denver, period. Like per capita or some shit like that.
Yeah, bro. When I worked over there, man, it was every weekend. It was an ambulance coming.
Right, and I remember you being like, just like right off the block, and I was like, yeah, I guess so. Craziness.
Yeah, but that's downtown though.
Yeah, I guess downtown anywhere it gets cracking.
Right. I'm not that kind of nigga right now.
But right there is like
Going
where
downtown.
Yeah, but right there is like where all the quote unquote Caucasian places are.
Yeah, but if it's Saturday or whatever, over there I don't think so. There's a lot of black folk. Zanzibar.
Maybe that's
and on that, at least outside over there. Yeah.
Yeah, because like Purple Martini is another block down, man.
I haven't been there.
That's like the spot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You get shot up there too.
I mean,
maybe it's right there.
Actually, I did hear about a shooting.
Yeah, I don't think
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm gonna meet anybody there or like do anything there. Those pool tables and stuff.
Yeah.
Are raw, but
fair enough.
Wait, we're on topic. Yeah. What the fuck? I mean, I don't know. We keep shooting each other, man. It's bad that it's normal, right? It's fucked up, man.
Fair enough.
It's messed up.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, speaking of shootings, we had a shooting in the Springs involving a local rapper.
Oh yeah. Yo.
Let me find that article.
Well, yeah, R.I.P. though, because there's no disrespect to this person.
Oh yeah, no disrespect.
Yeah. We just following the news. Wait, did I send that to you or did you send that to me?
I think I sent it to you and you said you were like, I seen this.
Well, right. what we saw it on 1090 Jake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is. Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, this is it. This is it. All right, so Colorado Springs police are investigating a shooting that left a man in critical injury early Sunday, according to news released at the department. Officers responded to 3900 block of Palmer Park Boulevard around 12:30 a.m. for an emergency call about a domestic disturbance involving an individual who might have been armed. When they arrived, witnesses told police gunshots may have been fired and a male was possibly hurt nearby. Officers found a male suffering from serious injuries who was taken to a nearby hospital. The section of Palmer Park Boulevard between Academy and Potter Drive was closed until about noon. I think that is it.
Little Treviso. Is that how you say it?
Yes. Ooh, wait, I think that may or may not have been the right article. Hold up.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're more familiar with the Springs than I am. Is this like something out of the norm?
Sad to say, low-key isn't.
Because before I moved out here, every time I would see very weird shit happening in the Springs.
Like what? What would you see?
Oh, I remember I saw an article about like someone's like head being found in a trunk or body being found in trash or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, now that I think about it,
a couple of times. And I'm like, what?
Now that I think about it, I think there was a.
It's cartel ass killings.
Now that I think about it, I think when I was growing up, there was like a body or something found in one of our elementary schools.
That's fucked up, bro. That's really messed up.
Let me see if I can find it. That might be fake news, but I don't think it is. I think that's like a real story.
Well, what's the? I mean, what was that game though? Are there like? Is it like a Power Springs like you shouldn't go to, right? Isn't it Pikes Peak Park?
Yeah, I would say there's not really a part of the Springs you shouldn't or you can't go to.
Not like can't, but I'm just like you're like. Ooh,
it's not like
a.
Yeah, it's not like LA or something like that where they're like where they will like be like set tripping. Like if you're a civilian, like you can just walk around. Like
okay, my bad. No. I mean like that. Like, is there like a part in there where you're like, yeah, like this is probably like kind of where they like do shit or where they live.
For sure.
Yeah, not like that. Not like where you from,
like
bro.
You have like certain apartment complexes that like where shit will go down. Certain like you'll just know. Like I don't know how to explain it.
No,
there's like.
No, you said it.
Yeah. You'll just know.
What was the
Like in the neighborhood I grew up in, like there was like a bridge, and like once you cross the bridge, the neighborhoods start to get more rougher. Like there was more trailer parks and shit, more like crackheads walking around. You know,
yeah,
more panhandlers.
Yeah.
And then on the other side of the bridge, it wasn't that bad. And then you have a street where like if you cross like. Not like if you cross type shit, but like that's kind of like the street that crosses between like north and south, which is I'm pretty sure it's like I would say it's like Platte or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But there's like a certain street like that like after that it's like
it's gonna start
it's
getting
basically
worse.
like the north side
or getting poorer.
Yeah, where actually is where it's gonna start getting richer. Like the more north in this range you go is like the better neighborhoods, and then we call it Subcoast, so South Colorado. Which like includes like Pueblo and all that shit. It's like where it gets a little rougher.
So cool. I see they try to like. I see like the local gear with the SoCo stuff on it.
Yeah, shit like that. It's all like the 719. Call it.
Yeah, they got their own way.
But yeah.
So how'd your interviews go?
I mean, pretty good. I mean, I can't complain. I'm trying to get back into interviews, but I want to have like a better setup. I'm trying to get stage mics instead of these mics.
Yeah, I remember you were telling me that. I remember that.
And then I think I want to get another camera. I think I want to have 2 different.
So you can go back forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of just, sitting in front of one camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I don't know, I was doing a little bit of podcast research, and they were saying it's more dynamic for the audience, so they're not just, like, watching the same shot.
Of course.
And I was kind of noticing it, too. I was watching No Jumper, and they had an angle, well, like, it's like this, where it's, like, everybody, and they had an angle that was, like, just AD, and whenever he was talking, and it seemed like no one else had their own camera. It was like everybody, and then just AD had his own camera. And then, like, when it switched to just AD, I was like, it looked like way more cinematic. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Like
they're trying it out.
Yeah, like he was in focus. The background was blurred. Like,
yeah, there's a lot of like.
Yeah, it's harder to do it when the camera's farther.
There's a lot of interviews like that are, like more like serious, like 60-minute interviews or whatever.
Yeah, and actually, low key, I've been thinking about doing like a documentary. Because if you think about it, it's just like a whole bunch of interviews put together. Get a little bit of B-roll.
Wait, what? Well, a documentary on what?
I'm thinking about like Denver hip hop in general. Like
That'd be sick.
Like starting like way back in the day, like 90s, 80s type shit.
Yeah, I'd be very interested to learn in that. I've heard a little bit from some interviews I've done, but
right, exactly. Like Hard in the Hills, all that type of shit. But that was like, I think it was like 08, 09 type shit. Like I'm sure it goes farther back. Yeah, because even that was like those AP and Wax.
and Trev.
Yeah, and Trev. And they're still doing it.
I think everybody knows. I think everybody around here knows Wax for sure.
Right. So I'm just like, I'm trying to look at the.
But people from
generation
outside of
before
Denver
that.
know Trev more.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just because he's been signed to like Birdman and did that Spider-Man shit. He did the soundtrack. He did songs on the soundtrack for that.
Yeah.
He's wrote for hella artists, you know.
Yeah, that's an interesting way to like be.
But I'm trying to go
like
maybe like a decade or maybe even 20 years before that. Like, I'm sure there's still people making music.
Yeah.
Here in Denver, and even if not, like maybe I'll even go like farther back to like 1900, like the beginning of the 1900s, like 5 Points and all that, because it was like originally like a black neighborhood, like
Yeah.
things like that. Like
That's what,
it was like a mini Black Wall Street kind of.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for sure. Like it, I think it was like one of the. I don't want to get my facts messed up or anything, but it was one of the like. It was one of the bigger black economies like in America at one point in time. So maybe I'll go like even as far as back then.
I mean, that's cool.
But I don't want to get super off topic. I'm still trying to tie
No,
it
that's
into
cool.
rap.
I know. Yeah. No, I get it.
You know.
The influence and
Exactly.
all that shit.
Right. Because
And when you switch the cameras, it's dynamic. It's because if the camera is, if we're doing POV, first person, if the cameras are switching, it's like I'm that third person and someone's talking. I'm looking at them. So,
Right.
And I'm looking, So it's like, it gives you that
exactly.
in like a cheap TV way, but it's still more than just like you said, just.
Right.
That's why I don't even care about audio or just doing audio, because I'm going to just sitting there anyway.
Right, for sure.
So, and that's we're not dogging, just doing that because that works for the biggest.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The biggest, yeah. But
Right. I mean, Joe Rogan's not switching up his camera angles a lot. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, like saying he's been doing the same shit.
Exactly. But yeah, I've been thinking about because if you think about it, a documentary is just like a whole bunch of interviews put together. You get some B-roll, some narration. I would only really need help with like the editing and shit.
Yeah.
Get someone to edit it with me. Someone that like actually knows what they're doing as far as editing. Like
I'm surprised you're not good at that.
I can do like a little bit here and there, but I can't do like anything too crazy, you know. What I like the vision I have in my head is I can't do.
Can you even explain it?
Like I'm trying to do like a real like professional like documentary like.
No, I'm just saying to the person that was like, if someone's I'm the editing goat around here, buddy.
For sure.
Like
I could probably edit the interviews and stuff, but like yeah. But
you want to do like that? You want to like show the stuff and then have somebody sitting down in a chair and shit that was like important. Mm-hmm. And it was like, this is how it was back then.
Right.
And then you got like, like you said, B-roll and shit.
For sure.
I get it.
Right. So
that'd be sick.
Right. So interview some DJs from the 90s, some like
that'd be so cool.
Artists. Maybe it's like even some artists that didn't didn't blow, but
like who in the 90s? Because I want to know about this, honestly.
I think it's like I don't know. I'm just
like who from the is there who from the 90s?
I'm just thinking the generation before AP and them. So I'm thinking like Young Doe.
What
is it? Interstate Ike? Is that it? I'm pretty sure.
Interstate Ike.
There's more. Nike Nitty. Something of that nature.
I don't know any of these names.
Yeah,
probably missed out on so much.
They're like older Denver rappers.
Yeah.
They're probably like in their like 40s, 50s now.
Yeah. But even I probably would have heard it as a kid. If I was like more over this way.
Yeah, but it's not like they I don't want to throw dirt in their names or anything, but it's not like they ever like really blew up. Yeah,
but I have a million rappers from around my way. I know you have no idea who they are.
Right, fair enough.
It's the same thing, like, but that's why I feel like I like to hear all the music. So, I feel like I wonder what that have been like,
For sure.
Is it interesting names? They sound like some shit that was dope.
Right, for sure. So
I mean, they're not that. I mean, look, are those? Do you think that those names are any lamer than some of the names now?
Or even
it's all the numbers.
No, I don't think so.
Let's put a number.
Or even some people have some dope names though. Like, I think you were saying this is a dope name, Pronto Pax.
yeah.
That's just kind of like dope, kind of clever. But or even who am I thinking in my head? He's from the Springs. Black Pegasus.
That one's not as cool. That one's okay.
I think he's around the same age or so as AP and Trev and them though.
Yeah, they're like grown.
Yeah, I saw him live when I was like 13.
Oh really?
Yeah. I went to
those guys are nice.
He was opening up for Hobson.
Oh wow, Hobson. Yeah. This is strange music.
Yeah, back in the day.
Jaron Benton.
Yeah. Jesse Wright and them.
Yeah. They should have. If they would have went harder, I'm sure they went actually super hard. But I listened to some of their stuff. I was just like, oh, just keep dropping them,
Right. For sure. I don't know. I feel like some of their stuff got a little corny. That's just me though.
I feel like it was always kind of corny because like the subject matter.
Yeah. But at 13, Hobson was like that dude in my eyes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What is contacts?
Yeah. Because
you were like, yo.
He was like,
this dude.
He was like,
this dude's serious.
He was like, I don't want to say counterculture, but he was like anti-rap, like all the pop in. He was like dissing like
anti-culture.
Yeah, he was like dissing like Wayne and Ross and Tyler the Creator and Lupe Fiasco and shit.
Yeah.
That's
we always respected him because he had his own lane.
Yeah,
that's why I fucked with him because he's doing that type of rap,
right?
And he doesn't care about anybody else,
right? Exactly. That's part of the reason I fucked with him too. But yeah. That's we kind of went on a tangent there, but yeah, I want to do it. I want to do a documentary like that, but I really want to do it big. You know what I'm saying? So it's in the works.
It's really cool.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe, yeah, it's in the works. Maybe
we get some rappers. You know what we should do? We should start getting some rappers and make them rap on here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I'll put Ali and them in.
Oh yeah. Or
I'll rap like 4 bars. Give him like a sick like 8.
Do like a cipher or some shit.
Yeah.
Have you been seeing those?
I mean, I see clips like on YouTube and stuff, but nothing too memorable.
Yeah, fair enough. I got you. Yeah, they did one. They did like a barbershop uncut cipher a while ago. That was pretty good.
I saw some of them XXL freestyles, XXL freshman freestyles. Saw some of those. You see any of those?
No, can't say that. Or except that one we were talking about where he was in the house or whatever.
Yeah. Nah, I saw certain. I don't know.
Actually, matter of fact,
Shit was ass.
Matter of fact,
No. The ciphers. I mean, not freestyles. The ciphers, not the freestyles. Like I saw one of the ciphers or parts of it.
No, I didn't watch any of the ciphers.
Oh man, this is why we gotta get the green screen, man, so we can watch it. It's suffer.
But matter of fact, I was after we talked about the list, I was talking to my roommate. He was talking about Cochise. How do you say his name?
Yeah, I think it's Cochise.
Yeah. He was saying it different though, and I was like, I think it's
Cochise. Cochise.
Cochise. Yeah,
Maybe it's Cochise. I've been calling Cochise.
Yeah, but I was like, oh man, it's just funny that I'd never heard of him, and
Cochise.
now his name was like dropped twice in like this within like a 24-hour span. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, his freestyle is super nerdy. He's talking about staying home playing video games.
Good for him, man. Did you see
No, Cochise or Cochise is a Cardi clone, bro.
That's what I was saying. That you were saying.
Okay, my bad.
He's like, I kind of see your point.
Yeah.
But speaking of staying home playing video games, a lot of these rappers are running up a bag on Twitch streaming. Did you see that?
You saw the T-Pain shit?
Was it T-Pain?
I don't know. That's just something.
I think it was T Grizzly. He was saying that like him and all his homies make like 20 racks a month.
Yeah.
Just doing that.
Yeah, if you have a fan base, then get on Twitch.
I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I've been missing.
Like
out
if
on
we
this bag.
if we start getting like more like subs and shit like that, we could do that.
Damn. Fair enough. Maybe I've been sleeping on the gameplay.
And they don't always just to play games either. Sometimes they're just kind of like on the internet. Like look at this.
Fair enough. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing like a call-in show.
Yeah, people can call in. I asked one of my buddies if he wants to call in and talk about sports, but we're on different time zones, so it's
For sure. It's
timing it. You know, we're just like we'll say we're gonna do it, and then we do it 3 days later.
For sure.
You know, so
Yeah. But then I'm like,
but I've been thinking the same thing. It's a great idea.
yeah, I've been thinking like I can just like literally just set up and just start calling people, talking about random shit like. But then I'm like,
Just
dang.
pull up on them.
Yeah. But then I'm like you said, I'm gonna have to start like setting things up with people. And like, I'm gonna call you at this time. Like, I'm just gonna call you out the blue type shit.
Yeah.
But then it's like, I don't want them to be like, I don't know. I feel like people get nervous if they know they're on a podcast or something.
Right.
So
Not
it's
everyone's gonna be super smooth.
Right. Exactly.
Like one of my interviews wasn't like super smooth. It's 1 out of 3, but I feel like some people they think too much or something. I'm like,
Right. Or I don't want them to be like, oh, you only called me so I could be on your podcast.
right? That would be weird. Yeah.
Right. Like, because I'm not the one to like just be calling people out the random. You know, I'll just shoot you a text.
Yeah, definitely not.
Or something. But you know, my idea is just to call people in random and be like, so what's up?
How are you?
Yeah, type shit.
We just ask them something about one of the topics or whatever.
Right. But I kind of got the idea from Gary Vee. He was like, he was just saying like, it's kind of a lot to ask someone to like be on your podcast. Like, it's a lot to ask someone to have like an hour of their time. Like, you got to set it up, and you know what I'm saying. He was saying it's kind of a lot if someone has a busy schedule. So asking like, hey, can I have 5 minutes of your time? Can you like call real quick or it was something like that. He was like, you're bound to get more guests like that, and you'll get your foot in the door with them type thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, shout out Gary Vee.
Yeah, man.
All right. Back to the top of this. Brittany Griner. That kind of transitions into sports too.
Yeah.
Enough of
See,
that.
then it should be like Brennan. No, it shouldn't be like Brennan Edge. But I don't know, one of our buttons. And it's like sports.
I got you.
Maybe not like that. That's pretty. That's a little cringy, but like, you know what I mean? Something cool like that. More like hip hop or whatever. You know?
Whatever, you know.
You know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that idea.
Brittany Griner though.
All right, word on the street.
You hating on Brittany Griner too, bro?
I'm not hating on it. I'm just
Okay.
like, what's really going on? My only point, I guess my only point in this situation is, didn't we get what's his name back in a quickness?
Kodak Black.
One of the Ball brothers. He was stealing shit from the Louis store.
He was in China though, I think.
China, Russia. Come on.
I mean, China's not doing what Russia's doing.
I think they're doing it worse.
They're doing different stuff.
Well, yeah.
But we know there's
They got the Uyghurs.
there's some biases on this show.
Do we?
Okay, well, what are you trying to say? Like, look at the situation.
I'm just.
What are you trying to say, bro?
I'm just saying.
What's China got to do with it?
I'm just saying the situations are somewhat similar, and we
Yeah.
want the other gentleman out, in a reasonable amount of time. And this young lady's out here fighting for her life.
Yeah.
It's like.
But it wasn't like China was like invading
Yeah. Okay,
Poland.
Yeah. You've got a point.
Because now they got their strong face
But
on
it's
it,
not
but
like they
like
invaded-
nothing's flying
It's
over
not
here.
like they invaded America, though.
Hmm?
It's not like they invaded America, though. It's like.
Yeah.
It's like secondhand beef, you know.
It's
not
extra
firsthand.
It's extra petty.
It's not firsthand beef. It's like secondhand beef.
But I mean, maybe that's how they handle that out there. Did you? I read the law, like kind of like it's. I don't think she'll get. That's something like 10 years. I think she'll like get like 6 or like 8 months. Honestly,
6 to 8 months, you said?
I think so.
Oh, I mean that's not that bad.
Yeah,
What did she
that
bring? A whole bunch
sucks.
of I heard it was a whole bunch of carts, like some like.
I don't think it was that much. I don't even know if that matters because if you've been in the court or you've been in trouble for stuff like that, it's a one number and it's like it's a huge gap with like different degrees
For sure.
of illegalness or whatever.
Right.
And I don't. Maybe it doesn't work like that there. I don't know, but
I heard, maybe this is all hearsay. I haven't actually read any like articles. I just hear people talking about it. But the word on the street is it was enough for them to suspect her of trying to like smuggle it. Like it was enough for them to be like, you're selling this shit, you know? Maybe.
dude, that first of all, if she was doing that,
I don't
she's a fucking G.
Well, yeah, I don't think she actually was trying to.
And they gotta make a movie about all the weight
I think she was just trying
she
to
was
bring
pushing.
enough to last her, you know, and they thought it was more than what you would want.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Yeah, I
'cause, like,
mean,
even here in Colorado,
I feel like you can't.
like I think the legal limit, if you don't have like a med license or anything, like if you're just regular smegular Joe driving down the street, like I think the limit's like an ounce.
Yeah, I think so, right?
So if you have 2 ounces,
They could take it and give you a ticket.
yeah, basically,
This is a ticket that I think they're gonna be like, "You're going to jail, buddy."
right. But imagine that in Russia, though, like you just happen to have a little bit over the limit.
Yeah, but
It's-
they're super serious about weed over there, though.
But you wouldn't think if someone had like an ounce and a half, like, oh, this dude's moving weight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's more like you just can't have it. Doesn't really matter if anything. Like they don't even like talk about it. It's like if you have it, this is a punishment. That's why I feel like how it is. Like, wait, hold on. Let me look at the percentage. Hold on. This is in 2019. No, this is cigarettes. Because I'm pretty sure they're super serious about weed over there.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they are. For sure.
Well, I mean, what do you think? I mean, is that what you think? You think she was like moving weight in Russia,
No,
or
no.
you just getting
I think
zesty?
because she was there for work, right? She was there literally to play basketball. Because I heard they get paid more playing over there than they do here.
Yeah, they do.
Right. So she was over there for work, and my thought process is she's gonna be over there for a minute. I'm gonna need a little something to take the edge off. You know, I'm literally a professional athlete.
Yeah, dude.
So I just need enough to get me through a couple months or however long I'm staying. So I'm gonna bring enough to last me. I don't think I'm gonna get caught, but obviously I do get caught.
Yeah, or I've been doing it for a while, and this time they just happened to check me.
Or that too. Yeah, I wonder if this wasn't the first time. I don't know. I can't speak to any of that.
Yeah, I mean, but that's a bad situation. Like,
But like, and no one's heard from her
well, okay,
from like a couple weeks. I guess the last anyone heard from her was her wife, and she texted her like they're taking my phone, type shit, and no one's heard from her since, and it's been like 2 weeks.
I mean, yeah, I mean, can she use a Russian jail phone?
I don't know. They be doing that here in America too, though.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Sometimes when my brother's in the hole, I don't hear from him for like 3 months.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know. I don't know Russian jail, man. I mean, I'm sure it's better than like American jail, though. You know how like we always see that shit. Like I was like, oh, look at this UK jail, just jail, so it's European jail, so it's like a dorm room.
But that's like Western Europe. We're talking about Eastern Europe. It's a little different over that way.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know what I'm saying? It's like have you watched Stranger Things?
No, I know what it is though.
Oh dang, he's in Russian jail that whole like throughout the whole series. It
Oh yeah,
sucks. Yeah. It's like a labor camp.
Hell no, dude.
Yeah, for sure. But
Well, okay.
it also
so
is a lady jail though.
Yeah,
And
she's like a big deal over there too. Like obviously she's incarcerated, but
yeah,
I think they're probably like
and you know, I'm sure she's been working out. You know, professional athlete. She's stacked.
yeah, like what are they really about to do?
I'm sure the bunch of lesbians aren't really messing with her like that. You know.
I don't know. They're bored. They're bored in jail. Like everybody, like they're bored. Like she probably got so much stuff to talk about.
Right. Crossing all the Russian ladies up on the court and shit.
The thing is, yeah.
They've got all the money.
Yeah, we can't make too many jokes. Can't make too many jokes. I got a lot of jokes, but I think what's fucked up though is like the hate, like the people that are jumping on, they're like fuck her, like dude, I be looking online, they were like fuck her, like she fucked up, and like and then it's that then people use it to like say something stupid about like race, or like there's so many people online calling her a dude.
Oh damn, I haven't seen that.
Like, come on.
I saw this one where my homie was like, he was like, yeah, I get it or whatever, but stop comparing her to Tom Brady. Like, she'll never be that great or some shit like that.
Yeah, yeah. What the fuck, bro? Like, why are you jumping on it so hard?
I remember like finding that funny. Like,
oh yeah, no, it's the pettiness is funny. I'm like, why? I don't get it. Like, why are you jumping on that? It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
And then there's people who are like really are like, oh, we gotta free her. Like, what did you expect them to do? Like, as an athlete, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I mean, I guess they look pretty soft if they're just like, oh, well, you're famous. I guess you can just get away with whatever. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
If they did find it, and if it was, would we even hear about this if it was a regular civilian? What do you think? If she wasn't famous, somewhat famous.
I don't know any like just regular. I mean, I've read some stuff about regular people being, taken in for different things, and
yeah, but they're usually like journalists or some shit,
definitely journalists or people in the military,
or ASAP Rocky, Jello Ball,
just take you. Jameis Winston. No, that was here. My bad. I'm sorry. These dudes, the Angelo Ball. Oh my god.
Or fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh. Do you think this is good for the WNBA? I've actually been like, this is like
in a sick way. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I was just about to say like this is like the first year I've actually seen like I'm like seeing clips of the WNBA like constantly. Yeah.
No, my girl's tall and she's a big fan of WNBA. She bald, and so I get exposed to it, and so it's like if we were when did basketball start in like.
It usually starts
like
Halloween
60s. No, like the actual NBA, like the 60s, 40s, 30s?
I couldn't tell you. Probably like, I think there was like some type of merger.
Yeah, like the AB, like was it the ABA?
Yeah, I think that's when like professional basketball quote unquote actually started.
Yeah. Wait.
But I'm just saying, like, this is the first year of actually like I've been seeing videos of like their All-Star game.
1946.
Damn.
1946. Okay.
This year my grandma was born.
It's nice that you know that, sir. How you know that?
Oh.
He told you?
Oh no, I had to put it on her headstone.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
Oh, it's okay. That was supposed to be funny. A little bit dark.
Oh, it was okay. Okay, I was making sure you cool, man. My bad. Okay, wait. So 46. The NBA started, and the WNBA started in 1996.
Oh damn.
So this is like watching like the NBA in like the 50s. No, the 60s.
I kind of see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? And obviously it's newer with nice cameras, nice courts, and everyone's got cool outfits and stuff. But this is the beginning of something that started, so it's just like...
Right. Like, there was that whole thing during the NCAA tournament during the pandemic.
It's unorganized.
And they were had the videos of the dudes' weight room versus the women's weight room because they were all like in a bubble.
Yeah.
And the women's was like way shittier. They had like it was just a room.
Of course, it was like
it looked
apartment
like a cafeteria
gym
or some shit like that. No, like they didn't have any racks or anything like that. They just
that's
had like
fucked up, bro.
maybe like a couple dumbbells, and it was just like literally a room.
Some
That's where
pads on the ground.
Right, that's like where they were supposed to like warm up, do all their workouts or whatever. And then like the men's was like literally like a whole immaculate gym.
Yeah, of course.
And then there was I forget her name, but I think she was playing for Oregon at the time, and she was just like, look at this shit, and then started videoing it, and then she like literally walked out, went to the next room over, and it's like, and this is the men's, and then, it caused like a huge outrage.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, that's why I say it feels. It's like you can imagine like in the 60s, like these dudes would have just like ran, just like not like it wasn't set up like the tunnel between like college, high school to college to pro wasn't like they had some rando ass people in there.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was so they fucked the book. Like people weren't getting paid shit.
Yeah, Larry Bird had to play with a whole bunch of plumbers and shit. Plumbers and carpenters.
People always say that shit. But they gotta show me the plumber and the carpenter. They gotta show me the dude in the uniform, and then him and his plumbing job too. Like,
didn't Larry Bird like have a side job or some shit?
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think those guys get paid. Well, look, Larry Bird got paid kind of good.
Well, even like, did you ever watch that Lakers series with John C. Reilly and all them?
No, I ain't watched that shit, man.
I mean, I guess it
Fuck
was,
the Lakers, dude.
I mean, it was pretty exaggerated. It was making Magic look crazy as hell, but they were negotiating his contract like for him being a rookie, and it was for $500,000, and that was like they were like, "Oh, you're pushing it, buddy. We don't know if we're gonna give you that much." And it's like, dude, John Wall cannot play for 2.5 years and get paid $44 million a year. You know what I'm saying? Like,
My boy John Wall about to go off.
dog, Clippers are looking kind of scary this year.
Clippers are nice.
But
They just got to beat the curse.
But it's
It's not the other teams they got to worry about. It's the
I was
Clippers
about to
curse.
say it's the Clippers.
Clippers curse.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the Clippers and like the Lions.
For sure, God, or Lions.
Like there's a lot of bad teams. There's like a lot of like terrible history, like Raiders and Browns and all that shit. But the Lions and like
Or Rangers in baseball right now.
But I remember the Rangers were like good once.
Yeah. Or
I'm telling you, things like just
what was
never.
it, the Cubs? Before they won that World Series a couple years back.
Yeah, Cubs were trash before that.
Yeah.
There was no Cubs fans before they started getting good. There's no Cubs fans.
Fair enough. I don't know. I feel like Denver's a really good sports town. Like, even if we're not good, like, we're still like good fans, you know?
Yeah, you guys.
Like, Rockies really sucked last year. They've kind of sucked the last couple years.
Rockies are terrible.
I'll still go to a Rockies game any chance I get.
Hell yeah, it's still fun.
For sure.
They still hit the ball. It's not like they're like getting just whooped. They just don't win. Like,
Yeah,
they
for
still
sure.
score and
For
shit.
sure. And we have good players, like good marketable players. I would say. You know what I'm saying?
You do. You guys always. Your GM doesn't care though, or your owner doesn't care because every time someone gets good, they just trade them.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Did you hear?
They've had like 3 or 4 really good players, and they keep like Blackman. He's okay.
Did you hear about that dude Freeman? He was playing for or I guess he plays for the Dodgers now, but he was playing for the Braves when they went on that run, World Series run.
I think he was in the home run derby.
Yeah.
Because I remember there was a guy in the home run derby, and he was on a different team, but his biggest accomplishment was like most home runs in single season Rockies history. And I'm like, but he didn't have a Rockies jersey on. Dang. And I was just like, or some stat like that.
But either way, this dude's really good.
I would love to play if I could ball at baseball like that. I would love baseball, dude. Live here. Oh my god, that'd be sick.
Oh yeah, for sure. Either way, I forget this dude's first name. I want to say Sam Freeman, but I don't think that's his name. But either way, his last name's Freeman. Plays for the Dodgers. Played for the Braves last year. Won a World Series. Long story short, his contract came to an end, and he wanted to re-sign with the Braves. But they never got back to him. Mm-hmm. He was like, but they never got back to him before the deadline. So he ends up just signing with the Dodgers. They go to play each other, and the coach or something says something to the effect to him like I was surprised you didn't resign type thing, blah blah blah. And then he was like, you guys never got back to me. Ooh. And then his agent fucked up, didn't tell the other team that like, oh yeah, we'll take it. So the contract expired, and then he's a free agent, and the agent is like,
is that like the norm? It kind of feels like that's like what goes on.
I don't know. I'd be pissed as fuck. Like the dude had no idea. He thought the team was just like, all right, well, we'll just move on.
What about them having the Arenado dude and just trading him to the Phillies? The dude's balling out. Best
to the Cardinals.
The Cardinals, I'm sorry.
Yes,
yeah. It's like the best third baseman or whatever it was, like top 5 or whatever. Like, let's just trade him.
Oh yeah, I still have my jersey. For sure.
I got mine too.
Yeah. Every time I see
give us the job.
Every time I see him up at the plate, I'm like, God, he really was our best fucking player.
Yeah.
And that one black dude, I forget. It's crazy how when players move on, you totally forget about him. But
yeah.
That one black dude.
You don't watch enough baseball. That's why. I gotta get you gotta like cheat and just buy the baseball game and just like play it for a little bit. And be like, oh, okay, nah.
Well, it's like baseball season now. It's just like really boring, but it's like all I watch now because
that's what it is.
It's the only thing on. It's that and the WNBA,
and then
international soccer.
International soccer. It's golf. It's a lot of golf.
Bottom line, a whole bunch of sports I don't really particularly care about.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like all those sports, but I don't like really watch it or play it.
The Tour de France. I'm watching that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was like this close to buying a mountain bike the other day.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I'll just bike to work.
It's Colorado niggas, man.
And then in my head,
in
my head, I was like, but then I'll get off at like 2 a.m. and I don't want to be biking around at 2 a.m.
You look weird, dude. You be all tired and shit.
Yeah, I don't know if I look weird.
Goes Mac.
I don't know if I look weird or just like really easy to rob.
Put a stick in your fucking spokes, bro.
Yes, yeah, for sure. It'll be like that meme where the dude, he's like riding down the street and then he puts a stick in the spoke and then he falls and he's like, you'll have to see it. It like you like put different things to it.
No.
Like put different things to it. You can like, it's very interchangeable.
Dude, fuck these memes, man.
Is it? How else do people say it? Memes?
I hope not.
I feel like there's
Coach Hiatus.
Yeah. Do you say GIF or GIF?
Why a GIF?
What?
You say gift?
I say GIF. Yeah.
Why?
Not with a T though.
I just added that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
What's wrong with you, bro?
What else we got on the top of this? I feel like
we didn't even really we got off it, bro. No, I'm just saying, I think Brittany Griner gonna do like 8 months and she's gonna then come home. I don't like all the arguing. I don't like either side of it. It's pretty like you guys are both being pretty lame, I think. People are like, yeah, we need to make this a bigger deal. It's like, dude, they're blowing another country up right now. What should we do? Should we ruffle their feathers? Like, is that a good idea?
Yeah,
For any athlete, I don't care who it was. It could be any athlete. You know what I mean? Like,
I just feel like people fail to see nuance. I feel like they're so quick to be on a side, like, oh, my opinion is this, or my opinion is that. You know what I'm saying?
and they're saying my opinion is this, and you're bad if you don't agree with me.
Right. Like I've been
Or feel the same.
I've been seeing some people say, well, she knew it was wrong. Like then she should get punished. Like whatever the consequence, she knew the consequences when she did it. Type shit.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't feel sorry for her. Where it's like, okay, I completely understand that, and I agree to an extent, but you can also agree that like it would suck if you were in that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like both
To like be happy about it is kind of like
Yes.
weird. That's
Right.
just, that's the weird part. I'm like,
Exactly.
why is I happy about this?
So it's like both can be true. Like she can be wrong, and it can be not right for them to kind of hold her hostage. You know what I'm saying?
It's just the timing. It's just the timing is just so bad.
For sure.
You know.
Okay, so I know this is a little late, but I found that article about the kid getting found in the exhaust at one of the elementary schools.
Oh yeah, it's okay. It's what I'm talking about. The fucking weird shit at Springs, dude.
So this is Gazette.com. A body found, and this is from 2011.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the elementary school I went to for kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
So a body found in a heating vent on the roof of an elementary school, maybe that of a 17-year-old runaway missing from his security home for nearly a month. An off-duty Colorado Springs police officer helping the family search for the boy discovered a body Friday afternoon at Finch Elementary School in the Whitefield School, District 3, said Lieutenant Steven? Either way.
Mm-hmm.
Investigators suspect the body belongs to a boy who was reported missing November 11th. Deputies couldn't find him in November despite interviewing a multiple of different associates. They received a fresh tip on December 3rd when the boy's mother said he was last seen on the roof of a school at this address where the school is.
Yeah.
The roof was initially too icy to check, but school's officials walked across the top of the school on Monday and Tuesday, and they found nothing. The officer, who's friends with the boy's family, decided to check a third time after talking to the boy's friends. He said it just didn't sit right with him. The officer, whose name was not released, noticed the cover of the roof vent was ajar and took it off to look inside. He saw a body 10 to 15 feet down the vent. The 2-foot diameter vent is the main exhaust stack for the school's boiler. Firefighters positioned a ladder over the south end of the school and removed the body from the vent.
It's all scrunched up in there.
Yeah, and for weeks while kids are going there, it's not like it was the summer. This was like middle of November to December, and he was in there for like 3 weeks.
That's crazy.
Right. So when you said that somebody's head got found in the trunk, I was that.
Yeah, I would see shit.
That sparked my memory,
Bruh.
Because in 2011 I was 11.
Okay.
So I just and I went to that school.
Yeah, and I would always see stuff like that. It's like heads and trunks and like just obscure crimes and obscure murders. There's murders and stuff like that happens everywhere, but in the Springs it would be like weird shit.
Dog, matter of fact,
Very like decorated? No.
there's a
I'm trying to figure out the right word for it.
matter of fact, there's a show.
Unique.
There's a show on I think it's Discovery. It's this retired police officer, retired lieutenant, he was a lieutenant, but he was also a murder investigator, and he was retired from Colorado Springs Police Department. And the show is literally about all the murders he solved, and it's like always like a whole bunch of crazy stories. And get this, there was enough cases for there to be like 5 seasons. And every episode is one case.
I mean, yeah, that's still good content to
For
watch.
sure.
You know?
I was watching with my homegirl, and she was in just some random episode, and she was like, Hey yo, I think I know that person. I think that's my homegirl's aunt.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like super like hometown type shit. Like
I watched the 30 for 30 and with the WNBA one, and a lot of that has a lot of history in the Colorado Springs too.
oh for real.
Yeah, that's like.
Oh, because of the Olympic Training Center.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For sure. But yeah, like he'll be like, yeah, I found the body off of this road or something like that, and we'll be like, yo, that's just right across the way, type shit.
Kind of cool to see, right?
Yeah, I mean, cool, but like weird at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I guess crazy shit.
But to
happens.
be recognized, you know.
Yeah,
I feel like that's a big thing out here.
for sure.
To like,
You don't want to be recognized.
people aren't really recognized in media at like a pop level from out here.
For sure.
I could be mistaken, but it feels like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Most definitely.
Man, it's just a big deal.
Yeah. So crazy shit. What else we got? Should we wrap it up? What's burning on our hearts to speak about?
Well, I feel like they talk about KD every time I turn on the sports. I'm trying to think of, or
Yeah, that's like all they're talking about. Like the
Yeah.
commissioner called him out. His teammates called him out. But they didn't. Nobody actually said him by name.
yeah, and nobody actually said anything. Maybe.
Yeah, or except Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso.
Oh, Caruso?
Yeah.
He said something.
Yeah. I mean, it probably didn't make any headlines. It's just because I watched JJ Rex's podcast. All
That's
the time.
cool. I mean, it made this headline, right?
Yeah, fair enough. Old man in the 3, but it was just a little clip where he was like, yeah, the players are starting to act like the teams now.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
I get that.
It's like, yeah, you got a point, but it's like, at what point is it?
Caruso's a baller, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm glad he got a good contract with the Bulls.
Yeah, for sure.
Everyone was comparing him to that white dude at 24 Hour that you don't know is a baller.
Randall white dude.
Yeah. Super funny.
Hey, my nigga. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm off the KD situation. I feel like they're not gonna trade him. I feel like the smartest thing would be to not trade him.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Even the package, like, I think the best package I saw was with the Suns, and even then they would have to give.
That would be trash.
Yeah, they had to give Devin Booker and a whole bunch of first round picks.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I ask you, like, what do you think? Because it's because we watch everybody. I'm sure who watches this, and then us. Like, we watch the same stuff.
sure.
Obviously, we have our own unique places we go to get sports talk and stuff like that. But I'm sure we watch some of the same like bigger shows, right. And they all seem to like borrow each other's like why would the Suns ever? I don't even think the Suns were even really a good trade to begin with. But that doesn't make any sense. Like that just seems like a team that almost made it, and if you put somebody really good on it, they might do it, probably. But like that doesn't even work like that. I feel like so I'm asking you, like, what do you think, like, what do you think is actually a real trade that makes sense?
I don't think any trade makes sense because you're going to have to get your whole team and your potential future team because you're going to have to give up a whole bunch of first round picks. Like, you know what I'm saying? KD is worth so much, you're going to have to.
And we're not going to use, and people were like, oh, yeah, like, oh, because the Rudy Gobert trade or whatever, like, oh, now the thing. The bars
reset.
They say no, they made a stupid trade. That doesn't mean I'm gonna I gotta do something stupid because they did. No, bro, cut it out.
I thought that trade was really
same thing with the Browns to Watson. Like that doesn't mean people gotta do that shit. Like I don't care. Like you think these owners are cheap? Like I don't care. I'd be like if someone's trying to like rob me like that, I'm like no, bro. Like sorry. Point is like no team. Think of all the teams. Now, I think it's a point where he wants to, like, sit out. If he was like, oh, I'm going to sit out. And he doesn't have a no-trade clause. So I can trade him anywhere. At that point, I'll do something crazy. And he'll be on the Kings or something.
Yeah, some shit like that. Like,
you know what makes sense? You know what makes sense to me is to not, like, so where no one gets fucked up and not just being an owner is the Pelicans. Why not the Pelicans? You can get Brandon Ingram because he's.
What are you trading, Zion? I'm trading Zion.
It's either Zion or Brandon Ingram. That's I think it's both. That's the replacement. No.
You'd have to give up both.
No way.
Come on now, man.
KD's he's old though.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean? Obviously, Ingram and Zion aren't KD, but they're gonna be playing for a lot longer. KD's gonna fall off eventually.
Yeah, he's already had a couple of Achilles too.
I think this is his 4-year contract. I think that's it. I think we got about 4 years of KD. It's what, you just want to get one real quick and then hit reset? Cool if you want to do that, but no, you can't get both. But one of those guys will fill that scoring gap, and he's younger.
I feel, yeah.
And then, there's other guys on the team that picks shit.
Yeah. I wouldn't give up CJ McCollum. Maybe that's just me.
Who put Joe Harris in it? Because the healthy Joe Harris is good.
Yeah.
I know. I would say McCollum's better than Joe Harris, but I think Joe Harris is more clutch than McCollum.
I would say that maybe. I think
he's more clutch.
I think he's more versatile. He can probably do a little bit of everything, whereas Joe Harris is more just 3-and-D.
Yeah. He's more of a catch and shoot guy.
Yeah, a good 3,
which is fine. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, no, McCollum can dribble and all that.
JJ Redick type shit,
Yeah. I think he's better than JJ. No. You don't think so?
Maybe. I think they're right about there.
I think he's a little better. Because JJ Redick was hot trash when he first came to the league. People don't remember that. He was a bust for a minute.
I'm just thinking of him in those Clippers days.
Yeah, he started taking off. You don't remember those Magic days, I'm pretty sure.
No, I don't. Not quite.
Unless I'm misremembering, I'm pretty sure he was straight butt cheeks. I think he was butt cheeks.
I remember. I only remember him on Clippers.
Cause he was such a
Pelicans,
popular college player.
And what's that other team? Oh, it's the Sixers. Sixers for sure.
Oh yeah, after the Clippers, they Sixers, and then he play somewhere else.
Pelicans, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and he was nice there too.
Yeah. Fair enough. Shout out KD. I hope I get to see him play. I don't really care where.
Okay, before we go, hold on. Now, if you own the Nets and you're just fuck this dude, we've been trying to get all this stuff to make him happy, all these players, we've been trying to do all this and that. I can just trade him for wherever. Where would you trade him? If he's I'm not gonna play. You're just okay, well, I'm looking to trade you. Anywhere. You can trade any team. I'm literally. And they're gonna say yes.
I'm trying to get him as much as I can for him.
How does the power feel? They're gonna say yes.
I would love
talking about the Pacers. I'm talking about the Knicks, desperate teams.
No, because what do those guys even have to give up? I'm going for
their picks, and you take their kind of good players, and then it's just KD scoring 30 a night, and
I don't know. I think
hitting the AC.
I think if I'm the Nets, I still want to be competitive. I don't want to go into rebuild mode. So I think I'm gonna try and get I wouldn't say equal. I would say a tier down.
Just somebody.
KD. So maybe
you just want to you want a guy at least.
I want an all-star caliber guy.
You want at least Donovan Mitchell or something.
Yeah, or a Dame Lillard or
someone like that.
Yeah, for sure.
You want at least an all-star.
Yeah, and I don't know if I need a guard because I have Patty Mills and I have Kyrie.
Yeah, that team's nice. It's not you can't put someone in there and they're still a playoff team.
I'm probably gonna need a wing. Yeah, I need a wing for sure. So I'm thinking even though I said
Ben Simmons, we just left Ben Simmons out.
Oh, yeah.
You said Patty Mills before Ben Simmons. That's how much this guy doesn't want to play.
Yeah, for sure.
That's bad. It's bad on Ben.
I sent.
That's Ben's fault, not yours.
Yeah, I sent a picture of him to my coworkers. It's trying to get paid to not work like this dude.
That's just crazy.
Yeah.
To be nervous. Anybody, where you trading him? I'll put him on I'll throw him on the Kings. I would fuck you, and I get Fox, and I'll get Sabonis and all their picks.
Where's Marvin Bagley the third?
In for 4 years.
Is he even still in the league?
I think he might be on the Kings. He's
Last
a
I heard,
bust.
he was like trying to rap or some shit.
Oh well, he should.
Wait, where did I see Miles Bridges was gonna go? Oh, to the Pistons. That's like low key a weird fit because he signed a Sada Baby in them.
Huh?
But I heard, yeah, you don't know that?
No,
Yeah.
Miles Bridges.
Yeah.
Didn't he get in trouble?
He did.
He like beat his girl or some shit.
That's yeah. So when I heard
Allegedly.
when I heard it was a domestic, I think it was you that told me he beat his girl up.
Oh wow.
I don't know. But when I saw the headline, like Miles Bridges arrested for domestic abuse or domestic violence, I thought he got into like a club fight or a street fight or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, he was beating on his girl. Like I can't condone that.
Yeah. And I know people get. I know
like-
dudes. I know dudes that in those kind of like relationships that get DVs that aren't really. They're not hitting anybody or whatever, but.
Right.
They're still in like big ass arguments where people
sure.
get thrown and someone calls the cops, and if they call the cops, they're gonna take you no matter what.
Yeah, for
They,
sure.
they have to. They're gonna take you and shit.
Right.
So I know that, but yeah, I did. The Pistons are like low key trying to like get some.
But I heard it was,
These teams are getting smart and they're growing their teams instead of being weird. Like, oh, let me get KD for what? You get hurt,
Right.
all this drama. I don't even want to be here no more. Like,
but I heard they
fuck
were
these
signing
dudes.
a couple different dudes, and I was like, yo, that squad could be pretty scary because they already have that Cade Cunningham dude, which he's like pretty good. He's pretty decent.
Yeah, he's balling. They got like Sadiq Bey and
That Isaiah Stewart dude, but he's low key not my favorite as a big.
I know they got. I know they got some like young talent.
Yeah, it's like he's cool, but it's like compared to the rest of the league. It's like,
You know, and like what if and like everyone's always looking for the best player. It's like what if like two of your guys that you develop end up, being a a CJ McCollum
right.
like type of player, and then a I don't know, even like a Steven Adams or a Rudy Gobert type. If you even have like two, like just those two guys, like that can make a team kind of exciting, and people might you can do some good free agent stuff.
I like Steven Adams when it was him and Russell Westbrook and them on that
Thunder
team
team.
where they went to the playoffs. That year he won MVP.
Yeah,
He
man.
was just like carrying the whole team, but like low-key, Steven Adams was balling.
Yeah, they just run a pick and roll with those two.
Yeah, exactly. They had that one dude, Andre Roberson.
Yeah. The Thunder gonna get it together again.
Oh yeah, they got Chet and that other white dude.
Giddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh Giddy. He's pretty cool. He's got some like flashy plays.
Yeah, they were like, "What do you call this duo?" And it was that clip of Soulja Boy where it's like them crackers.
No.
Yeah, it's like everybody got.
You
their
think
little
Chat's gonna be
names.
good?
I think so.
I think so too.
I mean, 4 years at Gonzaga, that's a solid school. He's had solid development.
Yeah, I think he'll make the All-Star team like 4 times.
Nice. Yeah.
I think that's like
I
a
can see
ceiling.
it. I
Yeah.
can see it.
I didn't watch the other guys. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just
me
watched White Boy.
Me neither. I can already tell when he starts having a bad game, it'll be shitty instead of gritty.
Honestly,
I can already see that coming.
you still didn't say where you would trade KD, and you're evil, bro. You're not putting your like. You were just talking about how cheap you are with money. This is money. This is your money, bro. You own this team, man.
I'm trading him to the Nuggets, and I'm getting Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray.
You can't.
I swear.
You can't trade to the Nuggets though, because that rookie deal
Contract?
thing. Yeah, you can't do Nuggets.
I could.
The Nuggets, you can't do it.
Yeah, because then that wouldn't fit the cap space or whatever.
Yeah, you can't do it. That was what I wanted. Like I was like, they should trade him to Nuggets. Like we have what they need. Actually, it's gonna be a bad deal for them anyway. But give him somebody young.
What if I traded Aaron Gordon and Jamal Murray?
Bro, no, don't get me wrong. Oh, maybe you can do that one. Who's gonna handle the ball then? Like,